Before we get into today's video, I just wanted to say thank you to all of the new subscribers. If you haven't yet, consider subscribing. Hit that bell notification so that you can see every time I put out a new video. A major portion of you that watch my videos haven't subscribed yet, so why not? It's free. You can also find a PayPal link below if you want to give a one-time or give a monthly to support the channel. Anything, great or small, is appreciated. Now let's get into the video. Well, I have found the same guy that got stabbed by a Muslim. I found a video where he debunks Islam in 7 minutes. Are you ready? Let's watch this.
A video today claiming to show the mass execution of Ethiopian Christians in Libya. Alex Ortiz in Cairo has more on the terror group's growing influence in North Africa.
The latest ISIS video delivered a clear and direct threat to Christians in the Middle East.
You will not have safety, even in your dreams, until you embrace Islam.
Then militants carried out what appears to be a mass execution. Masked men lined up two groups of Ethiopian Christians, shooting some captives and beheading others.
This is a very controversial topic. Shall I say it? Yes. Well, the truth must be said. Verse 7, when he opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth living creature saying, "Come and see." So I looked, and behold, a pale horse. And the name of him who sat on it was Death, and Hades followed him. And power was given to them over a fourth of the earth, 1/4, to kill with sword, and with hunger, with death, and by the beast of the earth. The fourth seal was opened, a pale horse came out, and the one who was sitting on it was Death itself. The fourth seal, when the first one, white horse, peace. Second seal, red horse, martyrdom, persecution on Christians. Third horse, black, heresy. After heresy came the fourth horse, pale horse, Islam. Go Ahmed, pale horse, when you go to the original text, it is green color, but it's pale green. Pale horse, when you go to the original text, it talks about the green color, but it's a pale green. Now, when you read the Holy Bible, when it talks about lush green represents life. The Lord Jesus said, if they had done to the green wood this, what are they going to do to the dry wood? Meaning us, we are the dry wood, he is the green. What is the green wood? Green is the sign of life. When you see a green tree, you say this tree is alive, is living. When you see a dry, dead tree, there is no sign of life. You say this is a dead tree, true or not? But when you see green leaves, fruits, this is the sign of being alive. Dry is dead. Now, the wage of sin is death. A dry branch is us humans. We sin, and because we sin, the wage of that sin is death, and death made us dry wood. What do you do with a dry wood? You throw it into the fire and you burn it. It goes to hell. But Jesus is the only wood that is green, meaning he is the only human being on the face of this earth that is sinless. Jesus never sinned, neither with thought nor with deed. Every human being sinned except Jesus Christ. That's why he is the evergreen tree, meaning the ever-living Jesus.
So are you guys following this? I've never heard this. Now, I have not ever, to my remembrance, dived deep into the horses in Revelation. I've mentioned before on this channel, Revelation is a deep rabbit hole that takes, a lifetime to even try to understand, because it's prophecy. You can't really, there's not a whole lot of things to measure it. There's a lot of questions surrounding it. I mean, it's the type of thing that you won't know until you go through it. But this is very interesting. I honestly did not, somebody sent me this video. I have not watched it yet, and I did not know that this was going the way it's going. I don't understand. If you understand, comment below. Like, let me know what you're seeing and what you're hearing, but I don't understand how the pale horse is Islam, or how this debunks Islam. Maybe it'll get there. I don't know.
The sinless Jesus, the Holy of Holies. This horse is imitating the green color, but it's a fake one, it's pale. You with me? Oh, Habibi. This is not me saying, this is Islam saying, not me. And by the way, with all my love and respect to the Muslim people, I don't have a problem with the Muslim people, but I've got a question mark with the faith of the Islamic world. Now,
shout out to the music in the background. It definitely adds some suspense.
the fourth seal, a pale green pale. You look at Saudi Arabia's flag, it's green. And what's on it? Two swords. The one who was sitting on this pale horse was death. In relation to the fourth seal, the pale horse came, the false green, trying to imitate the true green, who is Jesus. Now the word Joseph means the green one. Now our father Joseph in the Old Testament, who was sold by his brothers, he symbolized Jesus Christ, who is the true Joseph, because he is the only true green branch. So Jesus is the true Joseph. He is the evergreen. So now this pale horse is trying to imitate the original green. He is trying to imitate Christ in his divinity, but he is now pale, going against the true green. And the one who sits on it is death itself. The living creature that spoke, the flying eagle, the Gospel of St. John. Now, what is the Gospel of St. John all about? St. John is introducing Jesus Christ to the entire world as the true divine God, and he is the Son of God. You go to the Islamic faith, I need to cut it short. You go to the Islamic faith, they will tell you two things, or they will deny two things about Jesus Christ. Number one, he cannot be the Son of God because that's a blasphemy. God cannot have a son. You are blaspheming.
Which is also what the Jews said. To think about. Now, something about this guy, Mari Emmanuel, what a name. I wonder if he changed that, like the celebrities do, like Emmanuel, God with us. I don't know. And he's a bishop. Maybe it was meant to be. Anyways, this guy actually speaks Arabic. So he is Assyrian. And that means, as far as the languages he can speak, he actually can speak the language that Jesus spoke the original words in and what the Bible was written in, Aramaic and Hebrew. So a lot of this stuff he knows. It's not just him being an English-speaking person that's studying it and finding this new stuff out. Like, he knows this firsthand because it's his native language. So the fact that he's saying this should bear more weight, but I've never heard this summed up this way before. But like I said, I have not dived into it before. So let me know if you, in the comment section below, have you ever heard this comparison? Islam to Christianity, Islam to being the pale horse, the pale green. I've never heard it before.
That's the Islamic faith, not me. And secondly, Jesus was never crucified, but it was shown to them as if it was Jesus. In fact, they say God put Judas Iscariot on the cross instead of Jesus. Judas Iscariot ahead. Islam came in 635 AD. The Gospel of John was written around 100 AD. So 535 years came after the Gospel of John. John is an eyewitness, my dear Muhammad. John is an eyewitness. He lived with Jesus. He walked with Jesus. He saw Jesus' wonders and miracles, and he documented it fresh. So you're telling me that now I need to believe in someone coming 6 centuries or 7 centuries after the Holy Bible was documented. You want me to believe in a document that came 7 centuries after the Holy Bible. You want me to believe in someone that never saw Jesus, never lived with Jesus, never walked with Jesus, over the one who walked, lived, ate, embraced Jesus Christ every single day for 3 years and 4 months. Where is the logic?
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about Islam, except I know that they say that Jesus was not the Messiah, but he was a prophet. And so that I'm not qualified to argue with them, because they know, because they are raised to study the Bible. They're raised to study what we believe as Christians. So, if you ever run into a Muslim, you better be prepared. That's all I got to say.
Faith and Failures Podcast.